3 free shield skins? Hey, what's up guys? Irish Turtle here, and in today's video, I want to talk to you guys about the new shield skins that are only going to cost you renown. Yes, that's right, they're not quite free, but you don't actually have to spend any real hard-earned cash on them. So, first of all, let's quickly talk about the bundles. Very briefly, in the shop on Ubisoft, there are currently 3 bundles that you can purchase, each for the price of 20,000 renown, or 19,800 if you happen to be holding the Season Pass. Now, each of those bundles comes specifically with a shield skin and a pistol skin. Why is that the case? Well, obviously, if you're using a shield, you're only going to be using a pistol, so there's no reason to give you an actual weapon. Now, the first one on the list is the Montagne shield skin. Now, remember, each of these is going to cost you 20,000 renown each, but you will not be exchanging any real money. So, I suppose technically it is, as I said, still free, just it's going to cost you time and a little bit of renown. So, the first skin is the mutineer. Now, this, as you can see, is like a camouflage skin. It looks very army sort of camo. It has the RAF sort of circle here. And again, if it extends, you can also see that again just here with a couple of words on it. Unfortunately, I don't actually have any shots of this fully deployed. None of my friends happen to want to buy the skin, so I could showcase it from my point of view looking at it. But I do actually have a video that I will link in the description that you can check out, where basically during the Red Crow season update that Ubisoft held, Tio actually stands as Montagne as this deployed, so you can actually see it fully deployed there. As I said, I will leave a link to that so you guys can actually have a look at it. But it's quite an interesting skin and it looks quite nice. So, you know, it's nice. And then of course we have the weapon skin, which is specifically for the revolver, and it is this here, the camo roundel. Again, it has that very sort of army camo on it with the RAF sort of symbol on it. Does look very nice. Does make the gun look, you know, not too ostentatious, but still just enough that it might be worth that renown purchase. Next, we'll take a look at Blitz. Now, Blitz has been given a shield skin that looks very much like it belongs during sort of like a riot, a police riot. As you can see here, it looks a bit damaged. It's got what looks like just standard paint on it. It has obviously the CTU's symbol just here and the German flag at the top. But what I really like about this is that it has the screen duct taped in place here and here. It looks like it's been through a lot. It looks like it's actually been through some sort of battle. The back itself, again, looks kind of worn, looks kind of damaged. So I think it gives a nice aesthetic to the shield as a whole overall. Unfortunately, once it is deployed, you won't be able to actually tell because the window still looks identical, unlike with his skin that costs actual money. But as a whole, I think it looks really nice and it will make a nice addition to anyone that plays Blitz. Next, we have the pistol skin. Now again, here you can see it looks, as I've said, very sort of... it's very much like a worn sort of skin. It has, again, the symbol here and here. And the top of the gun, it looks like a worn sort of style camo, like he's had it for a while, and it's got these nice little rivets in it. As a whole, I think it looks really, really good. I'm actually really impressed with this skin. I found that I really like the look of Blitz's skin as opposed to his paid one. Well, obviously, that's just my opinion. You can, obviously, pick and choose between the two, but you do have to remember this one is still technically free. You don't pay any money for it. And, of course, the final operator bundle that has been given to us is for Fuze. Yes, that's right, Fuze finally gets a shield skin and a pistol skin. This is his first one, so it's actually the first free one, and there's nothing to compare it against. But let's take a look at what you get. So it's the Steel Citadel skill. It looks very, very Cold War era kind of stuff here. Very much like your metal here with like a hatch on the front. It's got the Russian star. To me, it looks very, very good. It's missing a rivet down here. There's a lot of detail in this skin, and similar to the Blitz one, it looks very much worn, like he's actually seen some combat with it already, and it looks like it's been used a bit, which I really, really like, and obviously, as it's like, in my opinion, it looks really nice. Also, the actual window itself has a bit of what looks like mold around the edges, which is kind of cool in some ways, and, you know, it's an interesting thing. And, of course, he has also come with a pistol skin. Again, here you can see it looks very Cold War reminiscent, has that Russian red star very prominently there on the grip, and it has obviously here on the serial. And again, it looks very much worn. very used, very interesting skin-wise, and I like it. I have to say, I really do like this Fuze skin as a whole. Now, I do just briefly want to talk about the price. Obviously, each of these skin bundles will cost you 20,000 renown individually. So as a total, you're looking at 60k renown to basically spend. And obviously, with that, you get the shield skin and you get a skin for one of the pistols. Obviously, this pistol is then on all of the other operators in that CTU. So specifically, the GSH-18, Fuze can use it, Glaz can use it, Kapkan can use it, and Tachanka can use it. Similarly, with Blitz, his pistol, again, he can use it, IQ can use it, Bandit, there we go, and Jaeger, they can also use it. So if I was to go over here, you can actually see it on the pistol that they also get access to it as well. So it's obviously, it's a skin that goes across all of them, and then they just get the shield skin, obviously, just for that operator. So you're spending 20k for essentially one pistol skin that's universal across that operator set, and one shield skin. So some of you guys might think it's not quite worth it. There are better things to spend it on, maybe the universal skins, what have you. But for those of you guys that love playing the shield operators, I think this might be one of those must-buys. It's the first, obviously, as I said, technically free one. All you're spending is something that you've grinded time and effort for. No real money is involved, which is kind of awesome. And of course, if you've spent money for the season pass, you're going to save yourself about 600 renown, which isn't really all that much. But, you know, whatever you save is whatever you save, really, I suppose. But that's just obviously all the details. I do just want to quickly talk about one thing, which is the fact that I'm not sure whether or not this skin or this skin looks better. This is obviously a bit of a debate that I actually want to have with you guys in the comments. What do you think looks better? Do you think the one that actually costs money is better? Or do you think the one that costs renown looks better? Personally, in the case of Montagne, I think the paid one looks better. But with Blitz, I actually prefer his renown-based one. But obviously, that's just my opinion. I genuinely want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. I'm really interested to see, do you guys think you prefer the free ones or the ones that cost a little bit? As, you know, I'm kind of on the fence on it. But that's pretty much it for the video. Obviously, if you enjoyed it, feel free to hit that like button. Show me your support. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Also, if you have already subscribed, consider hitting that little bell button sort of just down here so you get notifications of when my videos go live. It's always worth doing. And other than that, guys, I'll see you in the next one.